Good morning. I'm going back to bed. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. I slept till about 6:30, I think. 6:30, something like that. So it was a nice little morning, but I'm having a lazy morning. So I'm gonna finish my painting project, at least the entryway, and then theoretically I'm going to paint the windowsills too today. And then in a couple more weeks, I will get, oh, and that door. Crap, I don't think I'm gonna be able to paint that door today. It's alright. I mean, it's white. The only thing that I don't like is the fact that the two whites are slightly different colors, which drives me bonkers. And then the fact that you can still see like the screws and the staples. But I need Dad to help me with the wood filling glue, or the wood filler. There we go, the wood filler. So I need to have Dad help me with that. So hopefully he can help me with that before they leave. My parents are leaving today to go look at some investment properties. So we'll see how that turns out. But I'm gonna have to have Dad help me with that because I don't know how to open it. Because I opened it and I've tried to like puncture a hole. I've tried cutting it. Like it just, I don't know if I'm just stupid. So I'm gonna have to have Dad help me with that. I have to go to Petco. I have to go to Petco and get her litter. So I can change out her litter box completely, get her litter box all cleaned out, and then all brand new litter. And I have to restart my collection of bags for her litter, for cleaning out her litter box, because she decided to pee in all of them. So that was fun. Yeah, so I've got a pretty decent day. I've got a pickup at Target, have to go to Petco to get crickets and get new litter for Nova. Oofda. I might also pick up food for her. No, I don't need food for her yet. No, I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. So litter for her, crickets for the reptiles and amphibian, and then hopefully, and then do I have any other runs that I have to make? Not today, no. So that's it. That's the only time I'll be outside, and then I'll come home and shower, throw on some makeup and film. I didn't film last week at all because I had the bigger project last week, which was the walls, as well, priming everything and then the walls. So that was the bigger project last week, so it won't take as long this week. Film a couple videos. I'm gonna do pretty much nothing but computer videos today. And then I'm gonna edit the vlogs I did last weekend and maybe edit this one tomorrow and then have those go up this week. And anyway, but yeah, so I'm gonna film a couple videos when I get home and then just relax. After I'm done editing, I'll just relax. I have been listening to Into the Woods lately, so I really just want to watch Into the Woods. I want to watch the stage version, so I might watch that while I'm painting today. Then again, that's not going to take very long. I mean, it might take long enough for me to watch Into the Woods. And then maybe I'll watch the movie version tomorrow. I don't know. I just really want to watch the stage version because I love Bernadette Peters. I love the stage version. I love the original cast. Just everything about it. Okay, breakfast is done and I have finished taping off where I painted last week so that I can paint the ceiling. I obviously kept a lot of the paint around this thing because I'm painting this thing today too. So that's the plan, is I'm going to paint this thing and then I'm going to paint the ceiling in here, and then I gotta make a decision because I didn't buy a lot of white paint, so then I gotta make a decision because I just bought, oh my god, this, look what Nova did, look what she did, just made the water disgusting. Anyway, so this is all the white paint that I bought. Maybe, I mean, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's more than I'm thinking it honestly is, but anyway, so if I use like just some of it on the ceiling, I guess, and then some of it on the windowsills some other week, because I'm just not prepared. Because like, if you think about it, I have to move all of this to get to that windowsill. And then over here, I mean, this I guess isn't so bad. Actually, you know what? I have full access to this window. I still haven't given that to Custer yet. Okay. One day, I might just drive to her house and put it on her porch. So Custer, if you end up with just random soda on your porch, I'll probably text you before I do that. Anyway, Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that'll be part of my runs today. It's just drive to Custer's house and stick it on her porch. Anyway, and then here, I guess again, this isn't too bad because I just have to move this thing a little bit to get access to this window. So the biggest piece is this, and this, that's overwhelming. Especially since obviously I've been moving stuff around, so like this is a mess right now. I need to fix it, but I'm not gonna really do too much with fixing this nonsense because I'm still moving my TV over here to watch stuff, and I've decided, because it's just gonna be easier, I looked on Disney Plus, and the movie version of Into the Woods is on Disney Plus. So I didn't know because I haven't looked for it because I have the Blu-ray. Yeah, I have the Blu-ray, not the DVD. Anyway, so I have the Blu-ray, so I never really look on Disney Plus for it and I haven't actually watched it since Disney Plus came out anyway. So I'm probably just gonna watch the movie version while I paint today, and then tomorrow I'll watch the stage version. So now I'm actually paying more attention to the stage version, which is nice. I'm wearing the same shirt and pants that I wore last week. At this point, obviously I've been through the wash though, but I don't know what happened to my other pair of jeans. I have 2 pairs of jeans and one of them has gone missing. This house is a black hole, like legitimately just a black hole. Anyway, all right, I was playing with her little toy. I need to clean. This place is disgusting. Like it's absolutely, I mean, most of what's on the floor is Cosmo and Nova's toys, but it's really bad. It's really gross. I hate it. So at some point today I'm gonna clean and film. I haven't filmed in a while and it feels weird. I missed one week of filming and I'm just like, oh my god, what's happening? I don't know what's going on. Did I even film? I think I haven't missed a day of film or a weekend of filming in months, probably since Beast Morphers came back for season 2. Because then when Beast Morphers went on its hiatus, I was like, need to get ahead, need to be done filming my Thursday videos, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm so far ahead now though that it's nice to take a couple weekends off here and there. So I'd rather take weekends off than not, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Anyway, all right, time to work. So while I was looking for my small tripod for my phone, look what I found. My other pair of jeans that I said were missing, and that this house is a black hole. They were hiding in one of these things I'm keeping stuff in while I don't have room for them in the places that they actually go. So there's that. I'm still not sure where that tripod went though. So don't know where that went. So this house is still a black hole. It's just trading random things for other things. So if I start looking for something else, maybe I'll find that. Is it over here? I don't know where it is. No. Where is it? I don't actually know. So you know what? I might just prop my phone up on the ledge here. Wonder if that'll work. I wonder what the framing will look like. If I just prop. Actually, you know what? That's pretty decent framing. Let's just do that for the, for the time lapse. What are you doing, weird cat? She's like, I'm in here because I can be now. Because the first few months of her life in the house, she wasn't allowed to come in here because Dad had already torn out all of the drywall out of here. And there were like literal holes that she could have gotten outside. And so, because he was working on the insulation. I know you hate being held, but I love holding you. Oh, you're so cute. I know. So that's how my cat feels about life. Anyway, so when the drywall went up, she was allowed to come back in here again. And then now I'm not letting her in here because there's a bunch of paint in here and everything. So now she's gonna kind of go back to the I can be in here now mentality. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about the trim. I haven't decided. Okay, the animals are eating. I have cleaned out at least the bowls down here. I still have to actually sweep, but I will do that later because I have to clean anyway, so I may as well just do that later. So I think I'm done for now. I ended up watching Toy Story instead because apparently Into the Woods, the movie version, is not gonna be available until December 4th. But it's just listed on there. So anyway, this is where I'm at. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. I'm still gonna take this drawer out like I took this drawer out and paint it. But this drawer, I just want that to dry first. So I decided I may as well just get one coat of the actual like what you see of the drawer done first, and then get the rest of it painted. And then once this is dry, I can put it back in, take this one out, paint the rest of it, paint the rest of around there just so that everything looks painted. So I think I'm done for right now. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. Look how dirty my hands are. It's absolutely disgusting. I also have paint on the floor, but that's okay because I've already tested the fact that I can get it off. So I'm just going to, after I'm done and I've taken all the tape off, everything, I'm just going to scrub the heck out of this floor with my new sponges that I bought. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. So I think it's gonna look really, really nice and I'm very excited about it. I like the color. I could get it darker by doing a couple more layers, coats of paint, but I think I'm pretty happy with the way it honestly looks right now. I actually really like it. So I think if anything, I may just touch up a couple of places where when I first started painting, it was kind of like in the camera, you can't really see it, but when I first started painting, stuff was still a little wet. So it was really, really runny initially when I first started painting. And then it started to, be better once I got going a little bit more. So there are probably a couple places like on the closet that I might just do a second coat on, just to kind of make it look a little bit nicer. But see around there, that's all done. I mean, it just looks very nice. So I'm very excited about it. Dad was kind of giving me one more little clue as to what he's gonna do to finish off the beadboard up here. And that's gonna actually end up having to be painted again then. So this thing is gonna end up having to be painted a second time. Not entirely, just the top of it. It's gonna be painted again, but that's okay. So, but that's where I'm at right now. So I mean, theoretically it looks pretty finished, but I just wanna make sure that that is all gray as well, just like I did with the drawer here. It's hard to believe this used to be my bed. Yeah, it's gonna look so nice when it's done. I can't wait to pull the paint. I cannot wait to pull the tape up. Oh, and the other thing I did is I ended up You may have seen me doing it, but I ended up just taping off this entire piece of beadboard right here because I realized when I opened that door, when I opened this door right here, I realized, oh my goodness, it's gonna be up against there. And I've already got places that I need to like sand. I got a little bit of the primer right there. I got a little bit of the paint right there. So I do have to sand those places, but that shouldn't be too difficult. But I was like, I don't want to have to sand a lot of it. So I'm just gonna try my hardest to not get paint where I don't want it. So I ended up just, like I said, just taping off all of that beadboard right there. So I'm excited to pull this tape up. By the end of the day, I'll be able to pull this tape up and we'll get a better idea of what it's actually gonna look like when the tape is up and the floor has been scrubbed. It's gonna be nice. And I just have, obviously, the ceiling as well, which the ceiling doesn't look too bad right now. It just is clearly not fully painted. Like it just needs a nice coat of white paint, which I have, so anyway. Yes, I'm just gonna wait for, like I said, this to dry, put that back in there, then take this one out, paint it, and then paint kind of the inside area of there, kind of like I did here around the edges and stuff, just so it looks a little more purposeful, purposefully painted, and then wait for that to dry and then put that back in. Hey, look, it's me and my dad in his Camaro. Anyway, so that's where I'm at right now. So I think, like I said, I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break, maybe 20, 30 minutes break, to let things kind of dry enough for me to put that drawer back. So that's where I'm at emotionally. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, that's all. So I think, honestly, this probably, yeah, that's dry enough for me to put that back in there. I'm still gonna keep it open a little, just so it continues to dry. Make sure it continues to dry and everything. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that back and bring this one out and paint that one. Okay, I'm done with that. I cleaned up the roller and the brush and the pan, but this is what the gray is gonna look like, and I think it's beautiful. I'm gonna let this dry before I put it back, just like I put that one back. I am gonna shut this door. I'm gonna be done for a little bit. I'm gonna shut this door because I'm gonna wait for the pan to dry. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this door and let the cat come back in here. So she got up into my parents' unit, but I went up there and she didn't cause any damage. She didn't eat any more bread, or anything. So that's good. My place is because those were all the things that were in the drawers that I forgot were in the drawers, which makes me happy because some of these things were things I thought I lost, forgetting that I actually put things in that drawer. Also, found this. And I knew I would the second I stopped looking for it. I knew I'd find it. So I'm gonna put the TV back and I'm going to, for now, put the TV back. Then I'm going to run my errands. So I'm gonna run to Petco and then I'm gonna run to Target. And then come home, see if the pan is dry. And then if the pan is dry, I will go ahead and do the white, at least just enough for the ceiling for the time being. And then we're going to clean. Well, first I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna clean up around here. I'm gonna try and straighten all this out again now that I'm done painting. After that, at least in there for the time being, we're done painting. So I feel like I can put everything back the way it was. Because last weekend when I moved everything, I moved it with the intention of realizing that I wasn't going to move it back until I was done in there. And I knew that was going to flood over into this weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up here. And then I'm going to get ready to film a couple videos probably. We'll see where we're at. And I'm going to spend the night just watching Into the Woods, the stage version. Because that's just what I want to do today. The best way to stress out your dog is be a clean freak and then have this in the house. Poor Cosmo, are you stressed out, Bubba? Cosmo, are you stressed out? Nova's very happy to be back in here. I still haven't cleaned that up. If you were to walk into my place right now and I were to tell you that I'm a clean freak, you wouldn't believe it. So this is stressing me out too, but that's okay. I know that this is temporary, so it's just gonna be like this until it dries in there, so we're good. Okay. I think I'm also seriously just gonna bring the Coca-Cola with me and bring this to Custer. Bring this over to Custer's house. Let's bring this to Custer first. Why do Minnesotans love Caribou so much? Well, other than the fact that it's Caribou is a Minnesotan company. Also, boom, look at that. Because of course Black Lives Matter. I can't believe there's a question about it. To anyone who's gonna say all lives matter, all lives don't matter until Black Lives Matter. Just gonna throw that out there. Okay, so I'm home and the animals are freaking out because they just very sad whenever I leave. So I think my dad got this open for me. So I'm thinking I want to do the stuff onto the doors that I need to do with the wood filler. So let's go ahead and do that. Alexa, stop. When I say that I am listening to nothing but Into the Woods, literally listened to the Revival cast in the car and was just now listening to the original Broadway cast. I don't know why I'm obsessed with it. What was really funny is I've been obsessed with it last, I don't know, half a week, I suppose. I think probably Tuesday or Wednesday of this week is when all of a sudden my brain was just like, Into the Woods. And then, was it yesterday or Thursday? There was this meme that went around like with a shot of the witch from Into the Woods from Act 2. And if you guys have seen Into the Woods, you know what that means. If you guys have not, then it doesn't matter. But from Act 2 specifically, and it was Bernadette Peters. And it said, yes, I said I wished life was more like a musical or something like that. But Act 2 of Into the Woods was not what I had expected or something like that. And it just made me laugh so hard because that's just the truth of it. That's what 2020 is. It's Act 2 of Into the Woods, and I'm not okay with it. If you guys don't know about Into the Woods is a wild ride. It's just a bunch of fairy tale characters who go into the woods and how their lives kind of intersect with one another. So that is such a good show. It's such a good show. And so basically Act 1 is like all of this fairy tale characters getting their happily ever afters. And then Act 2 is what happens after happily ever after, which is not always happily ever after. So Act 2 of Into the Woods is intense. It's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, so I am done with that project. So now I'm going to have to deal with kind of really weird tan spots that look like actual poop for a little while. Might actually make me go and actually get the kind of paint that I need for the doors, or actually do the doors next weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Or do the windows and the doors next weekend. Because I've got these two doors right here. So I got the door going into my parents' unit and the door going into my bathroom. And the door going into the bathroom I always knew was going to be white, especially inside the bathroom, just because of the way that I'm designing the bathroom in there. And then my plan in here has always been to do kind of that dark gray that I'm doing in the entryway for all the wood in here. But then I had been kind of convinced to maybe do white. So I've been living with this white door for a little while. And if you guys know anything about my interior design choices, I hate white. With every fiber of my being, I hate white.
So my mom's like, just live with the white for a little bit, see how you feel about it. And then if you still hate it, then don't paint anything white. And now I'm starting to not hate it as much. Like, I have lived with this white door and I'm like, okay, cool. The trim and the windows and the doors can all be white. That's fine. That will look nice. That's cool. But it's still not like what I want, like a normal color to be. Like, I don't want white carpet. I don't want a white kitchen. I don't want white appliances. I don't want white furniture, anything like that. I just do not want white anywhere else. So basically the doors, the trims, the windowsills are all gonna be white. And then in there, the seat is gonna be white. And then the door is also gonna be white. So that's kind of where I'm sitting. Like I said before, I found so many things I thought I'd lost forever. Like the purse that Shayna got me in Italy. This is a purse she got me in Italy. So that is really cool. The Think Globally hat that I have. Love this hat. I used to wear this hat all the time, so now I can wear it again. Now that I found it, it's got the world right here on the side. I found the Super Bowl hat. So when the Super Bowl was here, I got a hat. I found my TARDIS hat. Oh my goodness, so many things I thought I lost forever. Even my favorite gloves. Found those. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm thrilled that I ended up having to clean out those drawers so could paint in the middle of them. And then somehow Nova got white paint on her. And I found a little white paint paw print right there. But everything's okay now because it came up very easily. So here we go. Back in here. This is definitely not dry, but that's to be expected because I at least let that one dry with this door open. I did not let that dry with this door open. So that's where we're sitting with that. How is this doing? This is like dry. This one I think is, yeah, that one's like dry. So let's see. Oh, maybe not. Wow, where did that come from? That's like immediately dry on my skin. Weird. Okay, anyway. It's not, oh shit, that's where. Oh. Okay, that's not dry. There's like a pool of it just hanging out right here. And that's definitely just still not, that's definitely still not dry. Okay, well, so there's that. But I think it's dry enough. I can get shut. Can I pick this up? At least is it this dry enough? Yeah. That's dry enough to be at least put away. Oh, jeez. Okay. Still very tacky. Ooh. Ooh. Still very tacky. Let me see. Can I smooth? Ooh, yikes, I'm making it worse. Oh dear. Oh no! I'm making it worse. Do some finger painting. Okay. There's a little bit of paint left on the can, on top of the can, so. Well, this towel has been destroyed. That's okay. I wanted to get rid of this towel anyway. I hated using this towel. This towel did nothing. It was just so small. Anyway, I need to get new towels. Okay. So there we go. So that's what it looks like put away. This one is definitely still not on its track properly. So it's a little crooked, but. So the seat, it's gonna go right there with the armrest. That is going to be white. So that'll be nice. Now I just gotta do the ceiling. So that's where I'm at emotionally. Why do I keep saying that today? Let's go check on the tray. Let's go see how the tray is doing. You'll be allowed back in there later, baby girl. Woo! Sorry, puppy. That scared you. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's go check the tray. Which I had drying upside down. Still not like completely dried, but maybe if I took like the protector thing off and just used that, I could probably just dry that off. If my mom was hearing this, I think she'd be pretty upset with me, but I don't care. It's a white sheet, who cares? She uses it to hide the mess that is back here, so let's just use this for the white. I think that'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's go do the white. I'm gonna have to rethink my situation because this is happening. Shit. I mean, why am I not using a tarp is a great question. And for that I'll answer because I forgot to get one. Yikes. I mean, it's like really watery. So like obviously the roller is just still super wet from last week. I don't know what to do. I've already put paint in here. Oh, shoot. I don't know what to do. Oh, there's some right here. Shit. Trying to get it wiped off, especially the painted areas. Oh, what happened there? Okay. Because this is not working. But I've already put a lot of paint in the tray and I don't want to waste it. I don't know what to do. And what's so frustrating is like, okay, so it's wet, which is making the paint really watery. So then I'm like pressing down like real hard in the tray and that's like doing nothing. So I put it up there and then all of a sudden watery paint is just falling from the sky. So I don't know what to do. It's really hot in here because I have this door shut. So I don't have to deal with Nova causing trouble again. Oh, shoot. I don't know what to do. I am legitimately confused. I'm legitimately confused as to what to do. I guess I've already soaked up a lot of this paint. It's like, I press down, I'm doing this, and like, it's not watery, but then the second I start doing this, see now it's gonna make a line. Oh, see, right there, see, just like that. And then it starts doing that. See, like that. What do I do? Ugh. It's getting really frustrating because I can't stop every 2 seconds to clean up this paint. I suppose I'm just gonna have to get through the paint that I have right now, doing this in the tray. Shit. Whew. Oh, good thing I planned on scrubbing the hell out of this floor when I was done. Hadn't got a good scrub out of it in a while, so. Now's the perfect opportunity. I just don't know what to do. Oh, it's so frustrating. I should have just gotten more more rolls, like roller things, you know, roller brushes. I just should have gotten one for every color, then this wouldn't be a problem. I thought a week would have dried them off. I mean, I had the same problem with the gray, but that was a little different because it wasn't in the ceiling. You know, like that wasn't the ceiling. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss at the moment. I'm getting really hot. I wish this room was more ventilated, but it isn't. What do you do? What to do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like that's, at the end of the day, that's the only thing I can say is I don't know what to do at this point. Like I am very confused. I want to get this painted. I want to get this done. I don't know what to do. That's all I'm going to be able to say at this point is I don't know what to do. That's all I have to say because there's a different word I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. All right, well, I am just going to have to figure it out because I got to get this ceiling painted. Okay, I think this is as good as it's going to get because it is just so hot and stuff, but I was able to do it with some help. Oh my goodness, I need a break from inside there. Holy moly, it got hot and I'm sweating. Sweating. I don't want to sit anywhere because I feel like these pants are just soaked with paint right now. Oh my gosh. I can sit over here at my computer desk or my computer chair because I don't give a shit about this chair. I'm getting a new one. Oh my goodness. It is so hot in there. Good thing I haven't taken my shower yet. Oh my goodness. It got warm. It got real warm in there. Oh my gosh. Oofda. Okay. I'm good. I feel like I want to clean before I shower. So I think I'm gonna set my camera up to charge, but also film myself cleaning because content. I can't help myself. I just can't. I think I am missing Into the Woods because I haven't seen it in a really long time, so we're just gonna watch the movie version while we clean. But you're a Blu-ray player. My Blu-ray player doesn't like to play Blu-rays, so here's that. I need a new Blu-ray player. My Blu-ray player. The whole reason I bought this Blu-ray player, now I remember, the whole reason I bought this Blu-ray player was for Into the Woods. Because there must not have been that dual thing. Yeah. I remember now. The memories are coming back. Memory, not from this particular musical. That one's from Cats. I don't know. There you go. Everybody always wants to hear my singing voice for some reason, because I guess it's just, you just are a singer because you like musical theater. You're a singer because you're an actor. I'm not a singer. All right. Oh my gosh. Can I just please have Into the Woods where nothing's clear, witches, ghosts, and wolves appear. Yes, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Let's play some Into the Woods. Okay, I am nearly finished. I mean, not nearly, we're into Act 2 from the stage play. But I took down all of the tape and I've cleaned the floor as best I can right now. It is looking much better. There are still some like, oh, that is still a piece of, well, I missed one. They've all been coming up a lot nicer than that, but it'll all come up eventually. That's all that matters. So there we go. My kitchen, that was weird. My kitchen is still a bit of a mess right now. And then my bed is still a mess, but that's everything that is going in there once I feel confident that it's dried enough with the paint to use the closet and the whatchamacallit. I'm not gonna film tonight. It is already 5:15, so there's absolutely no way that I'm actually gonna film today, which is fine. A second week off will be nice, but yeah, there we go. I'm feeling much better about where I'm at with the projects that needed to get done. And I'm nearly caught up for my water for the day. So there you go. But yeah, so the kitchen just needs to be straightened up. I mean, quite frankly, the only things that really are here, I've got dishes that need to go through the wash, and I'll do that upstairs. Then I got this, which I was using to clean the floor with. So that's done with. And then I've got my 2 sponges and stuff for my shakes, the stuff for my tuna salad, which I just need to make tuna salad tomorrow. And then I have all of the painting supply stuff. So I think I'm just gonna shove those underneath my sink here. And then I've got my clementines, and I've got my apples for the week. So there's that. And then I also bought myself chocolate this week because I haven't bought chocolate for myself in a really long time. So I thought, you know what? It is time. This week I'm gonna treat myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I've got a few things that need to go upstairs. And I have my Team Coleman mug, which stays down here. So I'm just gonna do, because that needs to be hand washed. So, and then this stuff needs to go over to my desk. So there we go. So that can go there. That can go there. I still need to clean my desk off a little bit, but that's just throwing stuff in drawers. So, whew, there we go. See, so now that's much better. I need to find a place. I think this is just gonna go into the room in here. Again, once I'm actually putting stuff back in there here in the next few days. But that's the used one. I need to return it. And then I've got another one in here, which is still pretty decently full. But yeah, so that's where I am with all this. So there we go, that's even better now. And once I bring those dishes upstairs, when I go to make dinner, it'll be even better. So I'm going to sit down and finish the movie here, and then I'm gonna make some dinner, and then I'm gonna watch the stage version, because Into the Woods is just so good. It's my favorite Broadway musical. It is, well, it's my favorite musical. I love musical theater. It is my favorite. It has ever since, I wanna say it was like either a junior or a senior in high school, when I first saw the stage version on the recording that I have on DVD. And then I immediately bought it after that. So it's been my favorite show forever. But yeah, so that's the plan. I need to finish charging this monstrosity But I think I am going to sign off for the night and just enjoy the rest of Into the Woods and then enjoy Into the Woods again. And I will see you guys all tomorrow for another new video. So I just finished the stage version. So you're about to see my 20 seconds for, you know, I was eating dinner, watching the beginning of this show. I love this show so much. Yes, I'm crying a little tiny bit because I just love this show so much. I love Verita Peters. I love Joanna Gleason. Oh my god. Whew. I want to watch her episode of Friends now all of a sudden. I mean, I'm going through a lot of emotions at the moment. I want to watch all of Bernadette Peters' episodes of Will and Grace, and I want to watch her episode of Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. What the hell is the name of that show? It's like my favorite current show. I don't know. Anyway, I really love this show. It is my dream. I mean, I've seen it live. St. Cloud State University, the fall semester that I was there, was it fall semester or was it spring semester? I can't remember. I think it was fall semester. Put on Into the Woods, and I was going to audition for it. I really honestly was, but then I realized that my schedule just didn't work for me to do a lot of theater. So the theater that I did do, I had to like really squeeze in. I couldn't do any like musicals, because that just wasn't it, my friends. That just wasn't it. Anyway, I love this show. So I've seen this show live, at a college, at a university, which of course is still like generally super top notch for, amateur theater, because obviously these are all people that eventually go on to do Broadway. A lot of people that I know from college, from university, from St. Cloud State University, that I went to school with initially. Some of them went on to do Broadway. Some of them went and are currently living in LA and doing incredible work. Nobody's like a star of anything, or nobody's become a celebrity or anything like that, but some are like working in, anyway. So that was really fun to see it live, but I would love to see a professional theater put this on. I think that would be so cool. So much fun. You know, when I went to go see The Lion King, I was very excited and very happy, and it was beautiful and wonderful, and it's my favorite Disney film, and I kind of turned on Into the Woods for a little bit because I don't know why I'm so emotional. I think it's because I haven't seen it in a while. I've listened to the music, but that's a whole different thing. It's been a while since I've watched it. And I've watched a couple scenes, whatever, it's fine. I haven't sat down to watch the whole thing from start to finish in a very long time. Probably over a year since the last time I sat down to actually watch the whole thing. Anyway, I went to go see, The Lion King. I saw it twice when it was here a couple of summers ago. And it was like the day Pokemon Go started was the first time I saw it. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, and my mom and I went to go see it, and then my friends and I went to go see it. It was beautiful, and I loved it. And because it's my favorite Disney film, I kind of turned on Into the Woods a little bit and said that Lion King was my favorite Broadway show now. And hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Now that I've watched this, now I want to watch Joseph. Not going to watch that tonight, but maybe I'll watch it tomorrow. I love Broadway. I could never do Broadway. I used to think I could do Broadway. I would have to do a lot of training to get my voice back to where it used to be. Because my vocal damage really messed me up. That story time is coming too. That story time is coming a little bit sooner than the other one. That's the next story time on my channel, is talking about what happened when I got my vocal damage and got my heart broken for the very first time ever. So look forward to that. There are a lot of reasons why I drink, and I'm out of wine now, so I might go get another glass. We'll see. I don't know. Haven't decided. Anyway, I love this show. Okay, go enjoy me watching it, watching the beginning of it while I eat my dinner now. You guys want to brush teeth? You want to brush teeth? Cosmo. 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 Look at Mama. Hey, Bubba. Cosmo. Cosmo. You want to brush teeth, Cosmo? Cosmo, do you want to brush teeth? Do you want to brush teeth? Okay. Nova. Nova, do you want to brush teeth? Are you happy you can go in there again now? Now that there's no paint stuff in there? Huh? Huh? What are you doing, silly kitty?